All right, it's time for a living room tour. Let's talk about this wall. So this is my shelving wall. The inspiration from it originally, like when I moved in here, I saw this wall and thought, I should probably put like a few pieces of art. Like I have really tall ceilings, so I wanted to find a way to utilize the space well. But then I was like, I don't know, art's kind of tricky. You have this concrete pillar right here that breaks up the space. You can't, like the symmetry of an art piece that covers part of the concrete, it's gonna get weird, you know what I mean? So I thought long and hard about how I wanted to build it, and I saw these shelves from this brand and I was like, oh wow, they're beautiful, but if I set them on the ground, you're only gonna see half of them, right? Because the other half are behind the couch. And I was like, if there was only some way to like lift them up so they could be properly seen, I peeked around and I couldn't find anything. So I met a designer and he helped me custom build some shelving risers. So these shelving risers, they're harder to see from the angle, but these shelving risers have built-in storage, right? So you open them up, boom, blankets and pillows. No longer your guests like fighting for a comfortable sleeping situation. They have it all right there, right in front of them. So building the shelving riser allowed me to nest these shelves on a much higher position so that they're all visible. Now, what I do with the shelves is, of course, an open question. How I fill them is a work in progress, I'll say. Like I have these plants up here on the top shelf and I love how they're positioned. Some of them are dying. I'm well aware. I need to work. I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to make sure that they like stay alive. But it's also like you got to find the right plants. Some plants don't do well with sunlight, others do. We're working on it. We're trying to be a good plant dad. But everywhere else, I have lights, I have decorative objects, vases, books, and other kinds of decor that means something to me. So at the very end, I'm still designing this very actively. This is not the finished product by any means, but at the very end, I want to build like a little Lego replica of my entire home and put it on one of these shelves. The reason why is this is what I call my Lego wall. Let me show you. Let me show you why. On every single shelf, there is a really colorful light that comes alive when you press a button. And this is it. Every single light here is individually controlled. It can represent like 16 million different colors. It's really unique. And at night, like you're still getting a lot of light even though the sun is technically still up. It's like nearing sunset. But when the sun goes all the way down and it's dark, this thing just glows, right? And every single box is its own unique light, its own unique color. And you can do so much with this too. Like you can change the lights to say a bluer or a greener texture. You can really do whatever you want with them because there's so many different color options for how this thing gets built. So here we go. Yeah, now they take a second to cooperate, but yeah, I'm in love with the space. I'm in love with how the wall is designed. It really allows me to add a lot of personality to my home, to just be able to like pick a shelf and be like, okay, I'm gonna put something special here. I'm gonna put a camera over here, something completely different. Ooh, it's a lot of fun. So still a work in progress, but this is my Lego wall. It's definitely like at least right now, I think my favorite feature of this apartment and how it's come together. And yeah, I hope that gives you some design inspiration for how you can build it. You don't just have to put art on your walls. You can put a shelving wall if you're smart with it. And yeah, I'm stoked. I love how it's come together. Thanks for watching.